Hello, Earth and Space Science students. This is our second instructional video for Unit 6, Week 1. And this is kind of going along our second activity, which is our provocation for this unit. So in this provocation, and I'll kind of talk about how to do it in the directions, but I'll give you a little bit of overview right now. You're looking at what they call an interactive documentary about the Marshall Islands. So the Marshall Islands, I think they're independent now, but they used to be controlled by the United States. I think either during or after World War II for a bit. They were like kind of like what Puerto Rico is, like a province of us. They weren't a state or anything. Um, but now they're their own country. I'm pretty sure it'll talk about that in the documentary. But they all have like U.S. citizenship, just kind of historically. Anyway, but what's happening here is these islands are starting to be affected by climate change, and really, in their case, it's severe storms and rising sea levels. So they talk about the different flooding and things like that have happened, and then some of the decisions that these people in the documentary are making because of the recent changes in climate. And so you're actually going to be told the story through three different kids' perspectives that kind of represent the past, the future, and the present. It's kind of cool. I think it's really neat just because I enjoyed it a lot. Kind of your goal in that activity is a couple different things. You're trying to identify some of the causes of flooding. Why is the flooding getting worse all of a sudden? Things like that, which kind of ties into our last unit for sure, about climate change. You're going to explain other humans. I can explain other human created impacts. Oh, yeah. So they're going to talk about, especially, I want to say she's the girl. She's the second person. She'll talk a lot about the historic things that have happened in the Marshall Islands and how those have impacted the community as a whole in terms of like the environment and stuff. And it's really, really interesting too if you've never learned about this. So definitely like that part. And then the last part is you have to kind of take a stance at the end about your possible ideas for solutions to stopping the flooding or preventing it in the future. So that is the assignment, like the goals, so to speak. If you look at our lesson plan, there's a video about something called Agent Orange. It was a chemical used in the Vietnam War. And they'll talk about not only the impacts it had when they were using it, at that moment, but also some of the historic impacts it's had later on to the people that came in contact with it. And then you'll just kind of reflect on a positive and a negative of Agent Orange after watching that clip. And then I'll go through how to do the provocation here and kind of what that website looks like. Make sure you have both your vocab and your provocation done for this week, and you should be good to go. Have a good day. Bye.